farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebudguys.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us one more time, or for the first time, depending on who you are. I'm Chris, that's Lyal. We are those Tastebudguys, and today we're doing some more tequila stuff. Right before we jump to that, again, we're going to give another shout out to our friends over at James Gin and thank them for giving us some bottles to try. And they give us 4 bottles, and episodes are probably up by now. So please go check them out. Look at them. Tell us what you think of them. See if you like them as well as we do. We'd love to hear about your opinion on them.
They're super interesting.
Yes.
Beyond that, scan the QR code, shoot us a beer on Venmo, buy us a beer.
Buy us a beer.
It helps immensely.
Really great.
I didn't do a massive pour, but I certainly didn't shy away from it. We're working with Dos Artes Anejo today. This was a donor.
Mm-hmm. As far as I can tell.
Yeah, donor bottle.
He was drunk when he said it, but I'm going to hold him to his word.
Sage, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is the Reserva Special, if that matters. NOM 1588. Highland, there's a lot of info on here. Highland agave, agave cooking autoclave, aged 18 months, a blend of American oak and virgin French oak in the barrel. Yeah.
I wish every bottle
pot stills
had this information on it.
I agree.
So the autoclave is interesting because I've heard some people really,
thing, right?
Well, I mean, let's find out. But I've heard some people really crap over that because apparently they just kind of throw everything in the blender and kind of speed up the process instead of, pulling everything with donkeys and stuff. And people get angry about that. But us, we don't really care unless it tastes good. Yes. If it don't taste good, then maybe I'll care. But if it tastes good, then whatever.
I'm a sucker for a nice bottle, and I don't think I've seen a nicer bottle.
I saved the bottle at home. It's so nice. Yeah, the Grand Mayan. That's the only other one that I really, really genuinely
the only
think
one that comes close, but I think this one's
this probably is better.
Way nicer. This is all got to be hand painted.
Oh yes, every dot on there's.
Yeah.
But again, I'm saying the other one's the only other one that I could think of. It's really was badass. But
yeah, let's get to going with it.
All right, so I'm gonna say it for once. The vanilla notes are strong. They really, really ratchet up the level of intensity.
While we're on there, we couldn't find for certain whether this was additive free or not. We think it's additive free. Found a couple websites that say it's additive free, but not necessarily super.
But it does smell sweet.
It smells very sweet.
Although there's a little funk odor underneath it. Yeah. Not that cheese whiz funk. There's just a funk under it.
Yeah.
Little eucalyptus notes in it. And almost a
pepper. I get
pepper. Okay, I was kind of leaning towards a cookie of some kind, like one of those macadamia little cookie. What do you think? Little white. Can't think what you call them. Anyhow,
not ginger snaps.
No, not that intense. But
you're talking about the little white ones with cinnamon dust on them.
Yes.
Snickerdoodles.
No. I fucking hate snickerdoodles. I think they're terrible. Anyways, something else that I can't think of, but a cookie is what I keep going back to. And maybe one more thing on there that I just can't quite put my nose, so.
Boy, when you say cookie, I get cookie on it. It tastes like
it does.
It has a breadiness like is it butter cookies? What are the Walker's Deluxe? You know what I'm talking about? It came in a little red plaid tin.
Oh, like your grandma would always get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old butter cookie. What they are.
Kind of has that. There's a little bit of sweetness, and then just
there's a lot of sweetness.
But it just kind of clears up on the back end. It's like,
not for me. It is hanging on. That's the biggest thing I get is how. So like the ones that we normally go to with the additives, like the Don Julio and the Clase Azul, they're a light, high sweetness that's like cotton candy. This is like...
It's lower.
Yeah, this is like simple syrup.
Yeah, like a caramel flavored simple syrup.
Yes, this is really, really heavy.
Sounds delicious, right?
That's not. I'm just gonna throw this out there and tell you right now, first drink, I don't like it. I want to drink a little bit more here and kind of see if I can find my way through it. But this is not what I was hoping for when I put my mouth on it.
I want to like it. I'm going to try hard to like it because I love this bottle. So
it's really got a funkiness right off the bat.
I agree with that, yeah.
Like that foot odor funkiness.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not pleasant there. Almost like something sat too long or maybe pulled out too early or whatever the case was. And then it goes a real quick note into the age, like the wood characteristics of it. And then I'm overwhelmed with the sugary aspect of it from that point on. And then I just have this lingering sugar and vanilla.
Yes,
and that's what just hangs on for me.
I think you're spot on. The wood notes.
I know what it is.
What?
This tastes to me like I just drank a heavily sweetened tequila old fashioned.
Yes.
That is what it is. I just drank a tequila old fashioned. You got down, you still got some of the really syrupy stuff to buy and drink.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like's just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll say this much. Super cool bottle.
Yes, 100%. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 on the bottle.
I think you're spot on the notes. The wood notes are actually pretty interesting when you dig into just the wood aspect.
French and American's what it said on the side, right?
Yeah,
American oak
virgin
and virgin French oak.
So the wood aspect is pretty interesting, but I think you're right. I think it's overwhelmed by the sweetness that kind of kills any complexity to it. I think I can't remember what he said this bottle cost, but I think I would probably be disappointed if I paid the whole price for it, right? Is that where you are?
Yes. I think he was like $150 on these, if I remember right.
50's not as bad then. I was thinking,
I was kind of already drunk when he told us.
I gotta be honest, I thought this was in the like 200 plus easy category. So maybe
you will stall for a second. I will look it up.
I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story about a Venmo code that's sitting right over my left shoulder.
That is a good story.
50 cents? Can you even Venmo someone 50 cents? I hope someone Venmos us 50 cents 1 penny at a time. I think that would be great. Break the system.
I assume that if they do that,
though, there's transaction fees.
Yeah, we're never going to get see that. $139.99 is the first price that's popped up.
Okay.
Right. And then I see them dropping down to $120 and up to $150.
Okay, so
there you go.
I'll put it this way: not my favorite high-end tequila that I've had. Would I buy it and put it on the shelf and have it from time to time? Yes. Does it taste different than some of the other stuff I've had? Like, could I pick it out blind? Yes. So I was thinking this was in like $200 plus, and that's way too much, I think, for what's in the bottle.
It don't get better though. It doesn't get better.
But if you can go 140 on it, I don't know. If you got other shit on the shelf, like, I'm not gonna.
It's such a gorgeous bottle. If you can swing the cash and you don't have to have other things, where this is just like it's a statement to have the bottle. Get it just for that. Now, that being said, I don't want to dissuade you guys from trying this. I don't want to dissuade. If you like it or love it, that's great. I know for a fact Sage said this is one of his favorite tequilas. Guys, if the things we've described is up your alley, you like that sweeter, heavier flavoring, go for it. This may be perfect for you.
I'll one better you, I think, on when we're talking bottles, buying for the bottle. Clase Azul. Used to be one of our favorites, kind of fell by the wayside. Still have it up on the shelf. Still have a spare bottle. Because the bottles are cool and the juice is pretty good. So it's drinkable. I think, but this Clase Azul is super trendy right now, right? I mean, everyone has Clase Azul. This is a cooler version of that by a long shot, I would say.
Yeah, but I'd rather drink Clase Azul, personally.
This has a darker flavor that's not as clean.
Yep. But of course, we drink the Reposado. This is Anejo.
Yeah.
And I guess also to be fair, if you guys went back and watched other tequila episodes with us, you'll see that I tend to not like Añejos as much.
You're a Repo guy
as Repos usually.
Yeah.
That's like, I like the Repos, I like the extra Añejos sometimes, but the Añejos is a real hit and miss thing for me. So take that into consideration as well. So
get yourself a sip, preferably from a buddy. And until next time,
Whether it be the new tequila you're trying.
the food you're eating,
Close your wear.
or the people you're meeting, grab a buddy and try something new.